What time is it?
Yeah, it's Jeep time.
Oh yeah, And what are we talking about?
Tires.
Tires. We were talking about, what is this tire?
Yokohama Geolander XMTs.
Okay.
35 inch.
What's this?
Toyo Open Country MTs. 35 inch.
Okay. So we are headed to the trail right now, and I thought we were going to do a comparison. When last time you got back, what was the exact words you said about your tires?
They are loud.
They're getting loud. So can we? How many? Let me open the back tailgate for my wife, so that way she can start putting some ice in. Or actually, we got ice. She's gonna throw some drinks in. Okay, so how many miles do you think you got on?
I probably have 3,500, 4,000 miles. Probably.
Let me see.
Man.
Maybe 3,000, 3,500.
Yeah.
So either way, so we're going to address that, and that's what sparked this whole video right here. Is he said we were going to do it, but now we're definitely doing it.
Which way you want me to go?
The way to Yori.
Is it back here?
No, just right there. All right, so what we're going to try to do here is get a test concerning the tires passing. Alright, let's go do some wheeling. Alright, so we're going to talk about traction, but we cannot address traction until we actually go to something.
Yeah.
But we can hypothetically talk about it. What we've experienced is these have really good traction. Talk to us, quick.
Really good traction, especially when wet. It seems like wet just, yeah, it makes these really stick. But
put your finger up there so they kind of somewhat get an idea. Put two fingers in there. Yeah, so put them on up in there. It kind of give you an idea how much of a gap there is in between those lugs. Yeah, come over here to the Toyo mud trains. You got one finger, and then it even gets tighter in the center. This is pretty much. Now, one thing we found, these are not repeating. It's not every other one. It doesn't repeat. What we find out till
like every 10 or so.
I think it's closer than that, but it's quite a ways before these repeat. It's like 6, 7, or 8.
Yeah.
What it did,
Must have been
these
7.
tires, it did make these tires very difficult to align. And what I mean by that, these tires here are extremely consistent as far as being able to pull a tape measure off. That's why we know that it was so difficult to actually measure them, because I kept trying to find a lug that repeated, and it took quite a while to actually find that. You can go straight up. You're not locked, are you? Okay, you hung up on your pumpkin.
Pumpkin? Where would my pumpkin be down there?
This is your pumpkin.
This is my pumpkin right here?
Watch your...
This is my belly.
The center of your rear diff. Okay, stop. If you turn and start coming over, you straight ahead, straight ahead. Straight. Now start turning. decided to take a different line than I thought he was going to, so it's worth it. Start turning passenger. Okay, just watch your rear rim right there. Well, you're good. I mean, it's gonna get a little twisty right here, but you should be good.
What? You got limited slips. Driver. There you go. Not sure about this one, but like a pro. Hold on, take it slow. Okay, stop. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's fine. Take it slow right here. Okay. A little bit of pumpkin scrapage. You only get one thing out of that whole thing.
What's that?
Your front pumpkin.
Oh, cool. I did better than last other times.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Are you locked at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Passenger. Oh yeah, you made it. All right, cool. Little bit of a belly pan scrapage, but not a problem. I'm gonna do it without no lockers. Now Harley did mention that I have limited slips, so I'm not quite sure.
But I'm starting to think my tires counter your limited slip.
So yeah, it could be. So let's try to do the exact same lines. I do have an 1.5 inch more suspension, same lift kit, same size tire, very similar vehicle. So because I'm assuming it's flexed pretty good.
It is.
Go do a walk around.
Yeah, it's flexed pretty good.
Okay. Now I can come on over here. I can just give it a little bit of gas. I mean, I'd be able to work my way through this. Or I can just turn one locker on. I'm going to turn my front locker on, and we're going to see what happens here. So I don't think it was necessarily the tires that were spinning. It was just, I was right there at the end of my...
Yeah. Well, you weren't making contact with the ground.
Yeah, so I'd lost contact.
Yeah.
So let's
Float
see.
the boat and then drop the ground.
Don't run your, when you do it, try to drop your tire down in the same way I did.
I won't run my locker.
Well, I only use my locker just right there at the very
Yeah.
end. I could have got out without it just by bumping the throttle a couple times. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Here's his. No, hold on. Let me go around the back. Alright, so without you, now mind you, both of us could easily get through this section. I mean, because all he has to do is turn it. He either just has to run up on that side, there or there, but we're taking the hardest line right there to where the suspension's flexed the most. Now, go ahead. I don't think he's going to be able to do that line right there without hitting the locker. Do it again. Back tire spinning, this tire spinning. All right, let's hit it. Let's go. Stay right there. Hit the rear locker. There's the rear locker, magic. Yeah, we got another Jeep coming up here, so I guess what it comes down to, right there, the locker chooses the more aggressive tire. Cool guy. Found out that we used to live pretty close to each other, at a different location, so that's pretty neat. So, yeah, that's him. He's got a rider with him. So, he's locked up. Alright. Told you the guy was cool. That's good. Well, no, he said it was going to unhook. And this is not a put down to his vehicle. I'm just, you know, this is a Toyota that's all sprung with leaves, and just kind of curious as to the capability here. All right, so what we did is I found out he has a welded ring and pinion. So essentially he has spools in the back. I locked this front. So he essentially has three-wheel drive. I have a feeling he's gonna pull through there. All right. So essentially it did the same exact thing we did by locking the rear end in. Well, what's the takeaway here?
What is the takeaway?
Yeah.
What do you think the takeaway is?
Well, the takeaway is, oh, did we actually get a noise? So we're giving these a 6, almost an 8 for on-road capability. These actually handle, I mean, they're really good. Now, he actually had an advantage right there because of his wheelbase. That was cool. Appreciated him stopping. He was welded up, so he couldn't actually unlock. I think he was in the exact same position as us as far as getting up out of there. Okay, so we got to cover a few things. Let's talk about looks.
Looks
0 to 10.
9 out of 10.
9, yeah. Okay, so Max's Trepidador is being 10.
Yes.
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 And then we're just talking about the overall looks. These are going to probably be an 8.
Yep.
Yeah. What about, have you had any ripped lugs?
No, I just get slices because I'm aired down so much. I get slices not in the tread, on the tire itself.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm going to try to show you when I wash it. We'll grab the camera and show you some of the missing
chunk
chunks.
right there.
Oh yeah, there's a chunk right there.
There's a huge chunk on the driver's side rear.
We got a bunch of big chunks missing out of the tire, but some of these stones are razor sharp on Dickie Bell. Okay, so we're talking about that sidewall protection.
Yep.
The Toyo, I don't know how you're going to do any better than the sidewall protection, but I don't know how well they bite. His, show them, put your finger up there so they can actually see.
They're pretty deep.
Yeah, they're
and
awesome as far as side bite.
A lot of traction right here.
Yeah, they're pretty excellent. Okay, everyone wants to know road noise.
Road noise, and I wish I would have had this info when I bought them.
0 to 10.
Road noise, probably at a 6 or 7 right now. Road noise out of 10. They're getting louder, and the more that they wear down, I bet you they will get maybe up to that 10. But right now we're sitting at about a 6 or 7 as far as road noise.
No, they're going to get louder as
they're
going
to get louder. That's what I just said.
Yeah, okay. These are pretty good. I'm going to rate these as an 8. 7.5, 8. They're pretty excellent.
Oh, you're rating it backwards. No, I would say
0 to 10.
These are a 3 to 4 right here at road noise. To 1. So
Super Swampers being a 2.
yeah.
Yeah, I think these are probably a 5. I'm going to rate them a little bit higher than him, but it's his Jeep. We're, like I said, we rate ours as the truth channel.
The majority of people that would be buying this wants the off-road traction, so they're giving up wearing earplugs or headphones. That's it, isn't it?
That's it. So we did talk about the handling. I think the handling is definitely going to go towards the Toyo. It doesn't have the lopey, and they don't. I don't want you to. All you do is you feel the lugs with the Geolander. The radial portion is not loping like a bias tire.
No.
You don't feel that at all with this. I would say that these are on par with a KM2. Well, he thinks that the KM2 is even louder. So either way, that's our take on it. Concerning that,
A little bit of open.
yeah, that's all right. One thing I want to talk about is these things. See that? These things really will not pick up stones, hardly at all. The Toyo mud trains will. See this? Yeah, that's about an inch by inch stone blocking the trail. Yeah, so I wanted to throw that in there. So if you are on a gravel road or something like that, that is a consideration. But those Geolanders, those are actually pretty extreme. But both these tires are way better than BF Goodrich all trains as far as picking up stones. Those things are magnets for stones. Woo! Yes, sir. Get over here, quick! Oh, that's so stupid how he walks that way. Okay, see? You see it? Okay. Would you buy your tires again?
Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely buy the Toyo mud trains again. I don't know if I would put up with the noise of his Geolanders. However, he's willing to put up with them for how they behave. And okay, let me put this. If this thing was going on a trailer, Well, I'd probably put the Trepidadors on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess that breaks it down. But that tire you have right there is such a unique tire because it's almost more aggressive than a person can have and still drive it on the road. But he's done it. He's taking it to Michigan. He's driving it all around. So he's doing it. These guys here, you can run these things anywhere. You can put those on your Toyota Prius. So, all right. Well, let me show you the tears. All right, so you can see one right here. Oh, I was probably spinning here. Huge chunk missing there. Got one missing there. Oh, what do we got? Piece missing right there. Missing there. There. Oh well. Oh, by the way, this thing is hilarious. We just bought this here. What's this thing called?
Aerator.
Yeah,
Aerator.
I bought that. Let me brighten this up some. And I don't want this going real long, but let me tell you guys, there's a learning curve on how to run these things. And the first time you use it, get ready. She's gonna take you for a ride. So, all right, see ya.